Hey guys, we're here with a unboxing, something a little different this time. So instead of unboxing an album or a photo card, we actually have Photocard supplies unboxing. We have a Prism Platinum unboxing. I wanted to try something new. So we'll unbox this, give a little bit of review, and set it up. So actually, we won't do this first. We'll do this first, which these should be white sleeves. Which I haven't publicly stated this, but typically I do not like hiding the backs of my photo cards. But in this case, it will make sense. And also, did I say Prism Platinum? I meant ULTBIAS. But it looks like they sent me a bunch of freebies. So these are the sleeves I ordered. So the slim fit sleeves, which is also different for me. But they also sent me these purple ones. Attention. And they sent me these postcard sleeves, which I kind of need. Actually, this is so great. Wow. Thank you, Prism Platinum. I mean, ULTBIAS. I will say, at first, I didn't like that name change, but I saw their Instagram reel about it. And why did it make me emotional? When she was talking about how, like, you know, we all remember your first ULTBIAS, which actually, spoiler alert, kind of goes with this video, but yeah, so let's take a look. So I did get more purple sleeves, so I guess I have a lot of these extra, which I don't know I don't know when I'm gonna do all these purple sleeves. But here is the binder. So, like I said, Prism Platinum, they rebranded as ULTBIAS, and I was looking because they have plans to debut a binder that I really would like. So once the site came active again on May 1st, I was like, oh, let me see what they have. And then I noticed that they had this mini binder. So, oops, I demolished it. Sorry. But yeah, so it's a 2-pocket page. And this isn't my first ULTBIAS / Prism Platinum binder. This is my second. Unfortunately, my first Prism Platinum, you guys are probably never going to see because it's my, like, extra signed Polaroids and signed postcards. So the whole thing would just be censored. So I don't think I'll ever show it. So here it is. Wow. And the other binder I have doesn't come with the case, and this one does. And this is like really nice quality. And it is a little dented here, but that's okay. Wow. So here is the binder itself. Oops, it was backwards. So it does come with sleeves, so you don't have to buy extra sleeves. So this is all part of it. I think it was like $30. Here's the card from Kathy. And here is the backboards. So cool. If you notice, the inside is printed with bows, which really doesn't match who's going to go in here, but it'll be fine. But let's put in our backboards. They're exactly the same, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Now let's put in our sleeves. And so these sleeves are nice quality, ultra clear. Where's the, okay, so this is the top. Let's see if I can put these all in at once. I doubt it. No, I am gonna just put them all in here at once because there's no real point. This collection should be very slow growing, and I say this, but I already have like 30 cards. Okay, so that's that. Nice little cute little binder. Here's the side. That's better. Here's the back. I was wondering, like, you know, with the name change, how would that work with like all of the actual binders themselves, but they didn't say Prism Platinum anywhere on here. It's usually my collection, so they lucked out in that case. Based on like the little thing, they were always going to change the name because like they couldn't get the UK trademark. But yeah, I do like the bow. It's nice and hollow. All right, so enough avoiding it. So I kind of clickbaited. So technically the collection that's going in here, not technically, the new collection that's going in here are my duplicate Hisu cards. I am starting a binder just for him. Any cards I have extra. That being said, I have bought a couple extra duplicates on purpose, especially if they're pink. Hello, you can't have a pink binder and not have pink cards in there. So that is like the unboxing portion. So now I'm going to go over my sleeving me my extra cards portion, and I'm going to yap a little bit. So if you want to hear me yap, you can. If you want to skip forward, you can do that too. To like my final thoughts. So, like I said, once the site opened up on May 1st, I did kind of look to see, did they announce anything new? And I did see, you know, this 2-pocket page binder, and I was like, you know, well, that's nice, but what am I going to do with a 2-pocket binder? Right? So then fast forward, like literally the same night, my friend sends me a message. Like, I mean, you know, we talk often, and she was just like, oh, you know, this package I got, I bought a mini, it was like a collect book for my duplicate Hisu cards. And that's when like a bell went off in my head. And I was like, wait, I could do the same thing with a pink mini binder. It was literally meant to be. So then that put me in a little bit of a spiral, because like I said, I did buy. So then, like, that's why, so when I made that decision, I literally, like, went into my, like, I have a little plastic bin with extra cards, like, in these. So I literally went in, and let's do this. And got, like, all my extra Hisu cards out. And yeah, and I counted them. So I do have 30 extra cards. But then, like I said, I then went and bought a couple extra. Okay, so now, so this card in particular, this is a broadcast card. And if you guys saw my long unboxing, which you probably didn't, but I ended up with 2. So it all worked out. But yeah, I'm kind of spiraling now, because it's like, okay, well, what cards do I want duplicates of? Even though these are supposed to be naturally occurring duplicates. But like I said, like, if it's pink, it has to go in here. Like I have. These are broadcast cards too. But yeah, so, and this is why I don't mind covering the backs, because these are duplicates. So obviously if I want to see the backs, I can look at the original and the OT6 binder. So this is a Everline duplicate pop. And like with like me applying for 101 fan signs, I end up with so many duplicates anyway that it's kind of okay. This is their showcase broadcast card. So yeah, I'm gonna try to double side these. even though they're single-sided pages, I'm gonna try, because otherwise I'm already like 30 slots into a 50 slot binder. Oops. Like I said, so I did buy only 5 extra cards. So yeah. So actually the last fan sign of the only one story was yesterday. And like I also edited one of the one-on-ones I didn't edit previously. And just like I've been in my feelings. I was like, oh, like I miss him. So I was like, you know, what a good time to have these cards to sleeve instead of this binder. I didn't apply for the last fan sign because I never get in. But like I was like, I at least should have tried. Should have been a little bit, maybe. And like, I guess it's a little bit of a spoiler for that, like a collective haul. But I just feel like I did a couple one-on-ones and like they all went so well. All of them. Like, I am not strong enough for this. I also only have one duplicate card for Ready Summer Vacation. So I did buy 2 for that, even though they weren't particularly pink. Also, these cards I unboxed, but you haven't seen that unboxing yet. So that's a little bit of a spoiler alert. Oh, it's almost Jesus' birthday. His birthday is a week from today. Oh, is there anything else I wanted to say? Not really. But yeah, so obviously I do really prefer my like Avery binders where you can insert your own like covers, and also like I have 5, I'm on my 5th 4-inch binder, so like switching totally to Prism Platinum, or sorry, ULTBIAS wouldn't be really feasible for me, even though like aesthetic wise it would be like nice and neat, but I just don't think that's not worth it. I really wish they would come out with pages that fit Avery binders. That would be like the best of both worlds for me. Because although I did switch to that new type of binder, binder page, I mean, for the price, it's okay. If I'm paying $30 for 100, I might as well just get Prism ULTBIAS. I thought this was going to take me much longer than it ended up taking me. So let's leave these. I really, really hope that that these can be double-sided. Because if not, I guess I'm buying that other binder. So there's 2 pink ones. I don't remember if this is the lighter pink one or like the more like rich pink. I don't remember. If I remember, I'll insert somewhere. And then, oh, for the sleeves, right? So, like I said, I'm trying to double side them. So I was gonna get colored sleeves, and I did already have purple color sleeves that are slim fit. And I was talking to my friend about it, and like we wasn't sure if it would have matched. So that's how I ended up with oh my gosh, these just keep going. Ended up with white sleeves just to be safe. And I didn't get the pink sleeves because I think the pink on pink would have been too much. So yeah. And like in my past, like I did, like before I came up with, well. Alright, so this is the last card. Alright, so that's that. Let me try to organize this a little bit better. But I guess by era, so we have these. We have that. Okay, I'm doing a terrible job, actually. Album. There's also like a lot of the same pose. Yeah, one more from that. I guess that kind of counts. We have one suit, pink suit. We have to save space for this. I have 2 coming. Maybe I find a 4th one. I did kind of make this difficult on myself. Okay, so let's see if 2 can fit in 1 pocket. Let's see. Hopefully it will. If not, I am literally doomed. Okay. Okay, so that's one side. All right. And then. Okay. Oh, easy. That fits easily. Okay, I was nervous about that. Anywho, let's start at the beginning. No pun intended. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's come up with a good spread. I'm thinking literally, so like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Like this? Oh my gosh. I guess I could have put these in the middle better. Oh, that fits easy. Like, I thought maybe if they did fit, it might have been like a little bit of a struggle. But no, it's easy. And I'm sorry if this, like, if their framing sucks. Like, I know I don't have much confidence in doing these types of videos. But I know a couple people have been asking me for this type of video. Oh my gosh. Wait. Are you kidding me? All right. I have... So what I'm gonna do about this, so I have 6 more. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more for beginning 1 page. So do I just go right into, do I go right into Ready Summer Vacation? Because the problem is, if I want to move stuff around, if I have to shift something over, that's going to be such a pain. How does that look? Oh, this has to go here. Well, you know what? No, it's on the page, so it's fine. Okay. I just hope that, like, this doesn't make me go crazy with buying extra cards just for the duplicate binder. But we all know, I mean, if it's already started, it's gonna get worse. I told my friend, like, the morning after, like, I don't drink. I've never gotten drunk before, but like the morning after felt like waking up from like a bender. Oh my, get in there. The heck? Okay, we have that. Oh my gosh. And then, so I'll end it on here, which, oh my gosh. I'm so glad it worked. I was worried about these, like, not fitting 2 cards in one pocket. So we have that. The only problem is it might make this too thick. We'll see. And then we have this. I do have an extra, like, Polaroid. Not like an actual Polaroid, but the printed Polaroid that came in the album. That does fit this outfit. I'm going to get it. Okay, so that goes there. Oh, come on. Okay. So ideally, I would have a regular photocard there, but I guess it's fine for now. So then I have 2. Maybe I'll get 2 more, so I can have a full spread at least already summer vacation. What will be next? Our youth team. How many do I have? I have 3 more coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what I'll do for now. Yeah, I'll do that for now. So these are just going backwards. And like, if it comes down to it, I can just move everything over, move it around later. Oh my gosh. I don't really have the dexterity to be doing like storing photo cards. And then these 2. Beautiful, gorgeous. And then here you'll just be solo for now, but I do have 3 more coming, so that'll finish out our youth teen on a good spot. Then we have these. Let's see, this is just perfect, but do I do this first? Wait, oh my gosh. Do you see this? Actually, I feel like the pages are a little too loose, even with just 1 card. There's that. Okay. What next? We do these 2. And this one. And this one. Period. Yeah, this is already getting a little too full. Yeah, this was not meant to be double-sided. We're gonna make this work though. And part of me is like, well, you should have just got A5. It'll compress. All right, let's see what next. So these don't really have a theme. So you can do this. And then these two. Maybe like that. Sure. Oh my, I love these two. Oh my gosh, these two are great. Not to say that, like, obviously I love all of his photo cards, but I don't particularly like this photo card just because of the bad memories with this fan sign. Speaking of jump up fan signs, and which I did not get in. And then this for now, we'll just go in the back. All right, so that's that. So let's. Oh my gosh, it's already full, but it's fine. All right, so this is the first page. Oh my gosh, amazing. All right, so that is it. Sorry to get that in the background, but not much I can do about that. So that is the binder. I mean, the good thing about Prism Platinum binders is that you have a lot of room to kind of smush them in there, and the backboards will protect it, so it's fine. So my review for this binder, I don't regret this. I love it. I'm going to try not to fill this up. But this is not going to last very long. I just know it. I know a A5 is in my future, but while it is my current binder for my Hisu duplicate photo cards, I'm going to enjoy it. If you want to see more things like this from me, just let me know. It'll get better with time. Obviously, there's going to be more storing photo cards in the very near future. I know my next video was supposed to be the collective haul, but with the whole tariff situation, girl, I am so scared to ship anything from Korea to America. But I'm thinking maybe like next month I'll do it for the collective haul stuff. The only one story stuff, I'm extra scared to ship that stuff out. Kind of like, nobody asked, but I think they lowered the minimum from 2,000 to 800 without being tax-free. So it's gonna be such a pain. So I'm not ready for that. I'm kind of hoping they change their minds. I don't think it's happening, but I hope they're gonna change their minds. At least for South Korea. China, good luck. But yeah, that's why that stuff was that video has been a little bit delayed. But hopefully next month I will get the collective haul out. If not, Stacy is having their Japanese comeback. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in any of that, whether it's unboxings for the win, collective hauls for the win, unboxings for Stacy, maybe future photo card collecting videos like storing photo cards, binder maintenance stuff, let me know. Subscribe, give us a like. And until next time, I make a very impulsive, crazy decision. I'll see you later.